Okay, guys, so let's move on to the uncut.
So I know you've been itching to talk about your fast for how long?
You've been actually
Yeah.
like a
Let's hear
crackhead.
it.
Just come
You
on,
know
I want
what?
to tell. I want to tell.
My
I
fast,
want
my
my
fast.
fast.
Like you're the first one to fast as well.
You know, person can't fast again.
You know what I mean?
Fasting. I beg, John, tell your story.
Let's hear it. Man.
Okay, guys, this is it's not just about my fast, but a general catch up.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been gone for ages,
Yeah.
guys,
Yeah.
and we just wanted to kind of speak on anything significant that's happened in the last 2 months. And for me, I had a life changing experience, and I went on a 21-day dry fast. And
What's the difference? You said
Trying non-stop. She didn't break it.
so there's the fast where you break in the evening.
What's confusing you?
because you have to eat.
No, she didn't eat.
I didn't eat.
You
And
didn't
don't
eat
have
anything
to eat.
for 21 days.
Yeah.
I know it's a bit funny. I've never heard of that before. I've never heard.
Seriously?
Because I didn't think the body and the
Jesus
reason I said
done
it- No, that's Jesus.
I've never heard of it.
She ain't God. I didn't think the body was physically able. That's what I'm
Yeah,
like.
I think
yeah,
I was
yeah.
I was very
Body-
scared as well. Like I go to I go to Pillow Stop.
I'm just really confused. That I didn't know you could do that.
Let me land.
Okay, sorry.
It's alright, no. I go to an amazing church called Light London, and when I first heard about the fast, I was like, whoa, like wow, like you guys really do that. Like
This is so disgusting.
what the
It's
tea?
cold now.
It's cold now.
Oh, sorry, mine's warm because I just made it.
Thank you.
I hope you don't have diarrhea tonight.
I hope you choke on it.
Let me not even sip anymore. So when I heard about the fast, I was like, whoa, like, okay, so I did my research and lo and behold, people do this not for spiritual reasons as well. People do this to cure themselves of illnesses.
By ridding their body of certain things.
Yeah. Apparently when you shut down the body and you take away its primary energy source, which is glucose, it ultimately starts to starve your cells, and then things that are toxins, diseases, all kinds of microbes that are not actually, it resets your body.
Okay.
And this is actually a practice in like Buddhism and different religions. So I was like, okay, so that kind of gave me like a calmness about it. Like, okay, this is something that people do, not necessarily just for God, which is like, it's great to do it for God, but people also do this and they don't die.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, and I remember watching a preaching by Miles Monroe saying people think they're going to die on day 3, and the hardest day is day 3, but you don't die. Like after like day 5, I stopped being hungry, and that's because your body gets used to not eating. Yeah, and that's why I lost so much weight. Like I posted one picture on Instagram,
You
and
look hungry still. I didn't want to tell you, but now you know. You actually look like...
Do you know how rude Chris is? Yeah, Chris is. You look hungry still.
You looked... Wow, I was just like, someone give her a bagel or something.
Chris just wanted to dash a biscuit at her head. Yeah, I'll just take it.
You're just like, oh, Lord.
Chris, you're rude, you know.
How? I said she doesn't look like me anymore.
I think it's just shocking because it's me.
Yeah.
There are many slim women.
No, it's not.
Do you
It's not that.
understand?
Let me tell you this. When you fast, it's a drastic change.
Yeah.
It's not a gradual change. It's not like you gradually lost
And that's
weight.
why like a lot of people like were DMing me like, oh my God, Mo, like, well, what happened? Like, how can I lose weight like you? But I was like, okay, guys, chill. I was fasting. I wasn't on a weight loss program because I think obviously my weight loss has been like a thing.
Huge part of
in this last year or so. So I was being very careful in that, like, I don't want people to start trying to do what I did.
You don't want to turn it into a fad.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
To
And
get-
you influencer culture as well.
Exactly. You got to be careful.
Because normally you're not meant to really talk about your fast, but I felt
Okay.
like I had to really, because like you can see how many.
And it's encouraging as well, actually, to be fair.
Yeah, you can see how many people shared the post on Instagram. I was pretty much in over 70 group chats.
Sorry.
But just people being shocked, like, oh my God, what happened to Mo? Either I want to lose weight like her, or what's going on. I don't know what the conversations were, but I was very wary of what message I was
narrative,
passed. But for me, it was a life-changing experience. I did say to Chris behind the scenes last week that, and that's why I mentioned celibacy update.
What did you say to me? You said a lot of things
Celibacy,
last week.
like,
Oh, yeah.
There's no way you were having sex and starving at the same time.
I'm finished. You said you should pass out.
He's there giving you the hammer,
And she's just... Because she lost weight. She's there like... They're throwing her in the air and catch her and
You know what I mean? There was no way.
Guys, can you behave yourselves?
I'm
Is
just
that all right?
saying, there was no way you were taking...
My hip. I can feel your joints.
was pushing in her ribcage.
I'm trying so hard not to laugh. I don't want to
Okay,
name
sorry.
words.
Can you say it? Chris started it. It wasn't me. Chris started it. Okay. Chris started it.
So it has really helped with celibacy. Like you guys know, and I've been very honest with you guys behind the scenes and on camera as well, that celibacy has been a struggle for me since that crazy situationship last year. I was on a celibacy streak for about 3 years.
People know about this stuff.
Yeah, okay. I have a whole celibacy video from before. But I was on a celibacy streak for about 3 years, and then I met a guy.
There's always one.
Yeah, so I don't know
We
what
don't talk about that guy.
I don't know what sauce
guy.
he carried, but like yeah.
But we've moved on.
I was ready to risk it all, and I did.
You did.
Yeah, I did.
Boy.
And
You did.
Yeah, I did. And since that time, I struggled getting back on track, and I like went through like many phases where I felt very guilty because I would like be called to come and speak at events, minister to like young people, and I'd be like, oh, but like
Living a lie.
yeah.
The thing is, I'm sure
Not living a lie.
You were living a lie.
Fair enough. But I'm sure the thing is, I like this transparency though, because what I find a lot of people with platforms, they create this character for themselves and they have to live that character.
Yeah.
Right, so you're living your truth. A bit delayed because you're living the lie at first, but we're here now.
But it's nice that eventually
you're
like, look, guys.
And honestly,
You can't be red-handed.
I was like, whoa.
And I was actually I was careful with that because my friend was like, oh, are you going to tell your subscribers that you broke your celibacy? And I said no, because I don't want to mislead anybody. I would rather get to a stage where I get back on track.
Okay.
And then I can encourage you that, okay, no, you don't have to be stuck. Not that I want to lie and pretend like I'm all good.
No,
like, I'm still coming back and being honest and being like, oh, I really like, yo, I struggled. Woo!
Are you not human or what?
I am human, but I think what I really want to bring out from this is the fact that fasts are good, and I would encourage every young person that is that wants to be disciplined, because not everybody wants to be disciplined. Everyone that wants to be disciplined,
I'm hungry. Just listen to talk about fasting.
Yeah, I'm probably hungry as well.
Sorry.
Everyone that wants to be disciplined to fast. It really gets rid of it. Okay, the biggest thing for me was I realized I have a choice. Because sometimes your body can make you feel like you don't have a choice.
Yes, you have to eat.
I have to have sex. I need to do it right now.
But the thing is, okay, so what was your motivation behind it? Because it's easy for you to quit a fast. Like, it's very easy to
I think
quit,
because when you get to the end of yourself, and you're like,
yourself.
Like,
what does that mean?
Like nothing else you've tried.
To do what?
All the practical things, like you've tried
to distract yourself
from what?
Yeah.
Oh, from the urge.
Yeah.
To have sex.
Please spell everything out.
Yeah, he wants us to say the words.
Yeah. You do?
Yeah, the urge.
Okay, so the reason I'm asking is because obviously you've been for 21 days. You did 21 full days.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's easy for you to quit at different points in time. So what was your motivation for you to complete?
Because I knew I wanted to be delivered completely.
Okay.
Completely delivered. And it's not just that, but I think that was a big part of it for me, because I was like, whoa, like, okay, like, Mo, when did you become like this? You know, I'm not saying I was wilding out. Like, come on, like,
she is saying that.
I wasn't saying I was wilding out.
When she used to sing, throw
that ass to the circle.
So, are you saying that it's good to then, in that case, I guess, have an end goal if you're fasting? Don't just do it for the sake of it.
There was the spiritual aspect of it. Just getting deeper, intimate with God, and I feel like it's reset my relationship with God. It's reset a lot of things for me, and I'm so glad that I'm back on track with my celibacy journey. As a result of that fast, I think that was the biggest thing for me. Understanding that
What was the biggest challenge of your fast?
I think it's more mental than physical. Like I said, after day 5, I stopped being hungry. So the days after that, it's walking past a chicken shop.
But you know, my question is, you were by yourself. You weren't in any type of relationship with an individual when you were celibate. Then you had some sort of romantic relationship with an individual, and then that's where your journey stopped. And then you're no longer in that situation, and then you're back to being celibate. So what it looks like is that
No, I got out of that situation.
Yeah.
But then I struggled because I met somebody else and I wasn't able to be celibate again.
So that's the common denominator is you're with someone,
Right.
and then it stops.
How do you know I'm not with somebody right now?
That's gonna be my question.
Yeah.
So are you able to
Are
do
you with
that?
someone now?
Yeah, are you with someone now? Don't do that nonsense because you're gonna piss me
Who
off.
do you think? Some kingpin you about?
Do you know what I mean?
Who do you think?
Bruv.
Listen. What? She isn't.
I mean, okay, so there's also this,
When
and
you
this
with
is me now
someone, do you think you
being,
can
this
do
is
it?
now me being totally transparent.
Oh, so
right?
you're holding back before?
In it?
So no, so
Women allow
there's
promotion,
obviously
though.
celibacy in regards to having sex with somebody else, but there's also like masturbation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's something that I definitely struggled with.
Yeah, I can't.
Are you gonna touch me with that same hand?
Hold on, wait. So you don't have a quick.
I don't.
That's a lie.
Mind over matter, baby. I don't. See?
That's what I'm saying
Yeah,
about
for some
indiscipline. For some
videographer.
people,
Yeah, I don't.
some people they find that to be indiscipline. Okay, like
I don't want to porn, you know.
Is it? You're trying to get a wife with you.
Oh no! I promise
Shut
you,
up.
I actually don't.
Bello, you don't have to attack him.
Chicks, everyone's like
Life
you.
choices.
Everyone's deviant like you.
He's
Look at
lying.
you.
He's lying.
Look
So,
at
like,
you.
I
'Cause I know
struggle-
you want blue movie, innit? That's what you call it in your house.
Blue
movie.
I'm not saying
Like a typical Nigerian
Blue.
blue film.
Blue
But
film,
yeah,
sorry.
I definitely struggled with masturbation, porn, and for me as a Christian woman,
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Okay. Why is that funny? I don't know because I can't. This is me, innit? Yeah, because it's you. Okay.
okay, ready?
Yeah.
We're just gonna not put the camera on you at this point.
Alright, guys. Toby's
She's
waiting.
making me laugh. It's not
She tears in the
funny.
eyes as well. She has tears in the eyes as
Yeah.
well.
Okay. See? Okay.
I'm
not gonna look at you 'cause then
I'm laughing. I don't know why I'm
I don't even know
laughing.
what's funny anymore.
It's just people like anyway.
Okay, yeah, I definitely struggled with those things, and I'm saying this
Yeah.
again because I know.
Transparency.
Yeah, and I know like young girls do look up to me and they wonder. I think sometimes in the church, we think it's just men that struggle with sexual sin, and it's women as well. I didn't expect it the way it came at me, but I really, really did struggle, especially after that relationship. And I kind of just found myself struggling to walk back in purity again, and stepping away from it during the fast. You know, they say that it takes 21 days to break a habit. Or something like that.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Something along those lines. And literally, it's been like I don't even have the urge anymore. Like
It's
I don't.
interesting the way you see sex, though. You see it as you see.
I don't see it as a
this,
bad thing.
but you just refers to it as sexual sin. I don't see how. I don't understand. Me personally, I'm not as devout as you, but I do call myself a Christian woman.
And that's fair enough.
I just don't practice to the level
The
that
thing
you
is,
do.
ultimately, it's fornication.
But
Fornication is a sin.
I don't see how masturbation.
I understand why you might not see it that
See,
way.
that's a great area for me, so I don't know either.
I understand why you might not see it that way, but I think the biggest thing with masturbation, and I think it's great that we're having this conversation actually, just to show different points of view. And I did see Oloni speaking about what's celibacy like, and do you still and I wanted to say something online, but I was like, okay, let me hold it for the podcast. Let me hold it because my biggest thing is that I know that as somebody who's getting closer to God, there's a scripture that says, if you love God, you obey him. And, obedience comes with sacrifice. And that often looks like sacrificing your desires. So that's why I say, like, as
are you about to start crying or something, fam?
No. It's just
your voice is kind of breaking up.
No. The deeper you get in your faith,
the flip.
The deeper you get in your faith, the more you want to drop certain things that like.
But that's what I'm saying. You haven't actually answered my question. So you're saying certain things that you know are wrong, but I've just explained to you that I don't see how.
That's what I'm saying. I said it's fair enough.
Yeah.
But
so there's no way.
I don't
does
understand.
it say explicitly anywhere that masturbation is a sin?
And like you said, it is a grey area. But okay, this is my thing with masturbation. It's just like, okay, what's going on whilst you're doing it?
Fair.
What is going on?
What's going on?
What's going on? What's going through your mind?
Yeah, what's on your mind? What kind of enjoyment?
Does it take sometimes images or imagination to get there?
So thinking about the act is also
And
wrong.
this is from someone that's not judging you. This is from someone that used to go at it.
Yeah. DJing down there.
Okay, so trust me, I'm not judging at all.
I don't judge me.
I think it's acting on it.
I don't, what,
like sexual desires are fine, and that's what I said on Twitter. I said, God doesn't want us to be slaves. In my opinion, God doesn't want us. No, it's not even in my. This is not my opinion. This is God's opinion. God doesn't want us to be. He doesn't want us to be slaves to our desires.
Yes.
Okay, and for some people, they might have caught a revelation that masturbation comes under that as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just a matter of, I guess, conviction, revelation level, and then the grace to also like act on it, because you can know something's right or wrong and still like these will still.
I feel like I need to do my own research because I need to the way I am.
Oh, trust me, I research.
But you research and you understand. Yeah, I haven't researched, so I don't understand.
So you spend too much time doing it. Spend less time doing it. You have more time to do research.
I plead the fifth.
I'm so done.
I don't know. I still, after this conversation, don't know why it is wrong. No one said it is wrong because X, Y, Z.
There's actually no, honestly, there's no scripture. There's no scripture that says this is wrong. Like, we know quite blatantly about, sex before marriage, and it's very clear. But I think it's just, I guess, what surrounds it. And I think the more you mature in Christ as well, it's not, is it wrong or right? Is it wise? Do you understand?
Why wouldn't it be unwise?
So the thing is, I feel like a lot of these questions you have, it's a journey you have to take by yourself.
Yeah.
Because
I'll probably share with you guys.
Mo's been on her journey.
Is
on her journey as well. And this is what she's decided. This is the journey I'm even trying to take. So I don't really care for it.
Yeah, neither am I.
So
I like what I like.
But the thing is, so we could keep asking questions and stuff, but if it's not a destination I'm trying to get to, I think it's a bit redundant.
Yeah, true.
Do you see what I mean?
But I just wanted to kind of share that because based on...
There might be people on the same journey as you, so I think it's very, very important you do.
Yeah. And I'm happy.
Yeah. So I guess, how do you maintain, now that the fast is over, how do you maintain your
especially if you get into it, if you are in or get into another...
So that's good. What's your plan? How do you plan on negating it?
I pray for grace every morning.
Yeah.
I legit.
Did you pray for grace before?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what's the difference now?
It didn't work out, and that's why. That's why I said the difference is I have been through that place where I've said no to my flesh. I've said no to food for a long time, and that's made me realize. I think the biggest thing I've realized, and what has really delivered me, is that I have a choice. I don't have to say yes to my body all the time, be it food, be it not going to the gym, be it indiscipline, be it sex, be it masturbation.
Yeah.
So as we know, when you're abstaining from something,
you can't even say you're choking because
I'm not like you. I'm not like you.
Sorry, go on.
But if you're abstaining from certain things, that's when you get tested the most. So what's your plan to deal with that? So say you are at your weakest, for lack of a better word. How do you plan on
boundaries?
So definitely boundaries. Things. I'm not coming to your house.
I think I'm going to go back to my old original formats.
Okay.
No kissing. I'm sorry.
Because it leads to stuff. Yeah.
And that helped me before, but it was when I was like, oh, it's only a kiss.
Yeah, and then you touch your leg.
Then it was.
Then you touch your breast.
Then it was a kiss in private.
Some will just go straight for the kill.
Do you understand? And then it was.
You know what?
This pants is over there.
Yeah.
Well then.
No, but it's off. It's true. Kissing. Listen. Kiss. Once you kiss.
Listen. See that kissing? Yeah. It's so technical because before you know your bras off, fam.
Yeah.
Just like this one smooth movement. But yeah, it's true. So it's good. No, it's going to encourage a lot of young people, not just men as well.
Yeah, I think don't trust yourself too much. If you are on a similar journey to myself, I think it was from the moment when I started saying, "Oh, like I can do this. Like I'm good." And I think what actually, what led to that was I was dating two guys at the time. You guys know from my from the video that I did. I was dating two guys.
Are you still recording on camera? Actually?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was dating two guys at the time, and the first guy for his birthday we went to a hotel. I prayed. I was like,
wait, pause, just pause.
Finished.
I'm going to speak right now because I need to say something.
Let me land.
No, I'm not going to let you land. Hold on, wait. Skirt. Pull it over. Stop.
Oh, come on, I went to grab a seat.
No, because I need to understand this. Hold on, wait. She said, and I quote, it was his birthday. We went to the hotel and I prayed.
Yep.
Babes, about what? You were going to a hotel.
I prayed that we weren't going to have sex and we didn't.
On his birthday.
Okay, this was let me lie. You see yourself.
You know what's crazy? The
see yourself.
The disappointment in him must have been
Because he thought he was gonna pass.
Listen, imagine you got blue balls on your birthday, fam. That is the biggest anticlimax in the world.
Why did you take him to the hotel? Why would you do that?
I didn't take him there. He booked it himself.
Exactly.
So why did you go? Why did you go?
You should have said, just spat on me, Bello.
Sorry. Why did you go?
Why did you go?
Because it was his birthday.
Oh my
to go
God.
and keep a company.
Yeah.
Do you know what kind of company you wanted?
We actually played worship music. Thank you very much.
Did you think he wanted it, or did you play it and he listened? There's a difference about.
I'm actually annoyed. Like I feel sorry for him.
Do you know she said that we played it? You played it and he listened.
He
That's
probably
it.
thinking. He was there like.
You know what I mean? It's
Rock solid.
It's like, can I go now?
Yeah. You
I
didn't
can't
even.
believe that. I actually cannot believe that.
Okay, let me land.
What else is there to land?
I don't even want you to land, you know.
Just stay in the air, man.
Stupid story. Like I mean, I feel like she did it to me.
I'm
Like
livid.
you take me hotel and I'm sitting there listening to Kirk Franklin. Take the piss.
It's your birthday.
It's my birthday.
Do you want a revolution? Woo!
Oh, you want a revolution? Woo!
And she'll be there like, yeah, turn up.
You know what I mean? And you're there, Ross. I would
can't
be
believe that.
pissed. I'll go downstairs and have sex with the person in the lobby. Like, receptionist.
Did you drink?
No.
Okay, can I? Yes, we got takeaway. Thank you.
So you went to hotel, ate takeaway. This is where she was. I went to bed.
Yeah.
Ah.
So, and he paid.
I hope he
I
deets the hotel.
hope he did.
I hope he deets the hotel. At the
I
very
actually
least.
hope it was fraud.
Anyway, like I was saying, my point with that story is that was what made me start to loosen my boundaries, because that night I felt like I was superhuman and nothing happened and it was great and fantastic. So when I was now with the other guy,
You thought
nothing would happen and something happened.
So you know what it is? It sounds like the first guy was sauceless.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't know.
It's coming across that way. I won't lie to you. What's
But
the
then again,
what's the
that's-
difference between the first guy and the second guy? What was
First
the
guy
change?
was saved, second guy was unsaved.
There we go.
So maybe when it was a
Hold
thing
on. So
where
the first guy was saved and he agreed to go hotel. He booked a hotel.
Trust me, he was saved, but he wanted that bang.
Yeah, he was saved in theory.
In theory.
He was
He was given into his.
He was
flesh.
saved with small s, not even the big S, small S.
The S was silent.
Silent, yeah. It
He was
AIDS.
It's called spiritually saved.
Yeah, physically.
Physically.
you guys are annoying. Wow.
But this was your idea.
Yeah, the thing is, you actually gave this story unprovoked. Nobody asked for it. Nobody asked for it.
No,
You know what?
but
We're here now. We're here.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying while we're here.
I was explaining why the boundaries got loosened, but then and now going back to solutions, you were asking about solutions, right? Getting those boundaries back up.
Yeah.
It's not just a kiss. It's what leads
So
to
will
other
you
things.
avoid men that aren't saved?
Yes, 100%.
Do you feel like
100.
that limits your dating pool?
No, my God isn't limited by things like that.
Oh, I hear that. I actually hear that.
Yeah.
God, are you listening? Please.
Father, can
She
you
doesn't even
hear
have
me?
any. She doesn't have any boundaries. It's just anyone.
You know what I mean? It's just this milk here. I don't even have these boundaries here that Mo has, and I'm single. God, when?
It's alright. But yeah, man.
No
you know,
comment.
you know. I'm happy you shared that with us, though. Like,
Yeah.
I really like transparency. I can't do that,
Yeah.
but I respect it.
Yeah.
I can't even like
I've
not
got bare
even one.
secrets, fam. My secrets are secrets.
Even just like forget the celibacy. Even just not eating for a day, can't do it.
Listen,
Can't do it.
You can. You're choosing not to.
when I wake
Trust
up and
me.
my tummy starts.
And I think what really helped though, what really helps is we did it corporately. And so all of us did it together as a church, and you know we all encourage each
Do you
other.
actually believe them? That when, like the thing is,
of
I don't know
course,
because if
of
I'm
course.
posting with my friends and they're saying
No. Like the ones that
My
broke
friends were
it
like-
were honest as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the ones that broke it were honest, and we
You know
supported
what
them.
I mean?
You know what I
Chinese,
mean?
you know.
Just accidentally fell onto it.
You know, when we fell off, you know, we helped each other get back up, and it was really nice. I think when I tried to do it in my old church before, it was hard because I was the only one doing it, but doing it together really, really helped.
Can you do it by yourself?
We'd have to see.
You'll try it again.
Not by myself, but we'd have to see. I would definitely do it often.
Or do
Often.
like intervals, like when they. I heard that you can like not eat for like 6 hours and eat. Or have
That's
a
that's a different kind of fast.
Intermittent fasting.
intermittent.
This one's talking about dieting.
No, but she actually means like
No.
spiritual one as well. Some
Can
people,
you-
Really?
some people do that.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm asking. 'cause
6
I don't
hours,
know
that's not
much.
fasting, you're just having meals.
No. I was just saying that as an example. I don't know much.
It's not an exact science. It's just
Yeah.
like it's an example.
When I talk about fasting, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about, so I'm asking questions. I'm not.
No, you know,
saying.
some people fast. They fast from like sunrise to daybreak, or
like the way Muslims do
Well,
it.
she said 6 hours.
No, I just said it flippantly.
You know she's always talking about. She's in sessions always talking.
Yeah,
about.
I even admit I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, a better example is like, you know how Muslim people. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Because I've been catching your English. You know how Muslim people they eat at night
Can
time.
you stop moving the table, please?
Sorry, it was not.
This is actually me.
So you know how Muslim people eat at night time.
Oh, yeah, for real.
Could you
The
do
mic
that?
is.
Oh yeah. No, but you can hear us. Could you do that?
Yeah.
But as top ups.
Yeah.
Do you even know what she asked you?
As in, can I do that? Or can you?
Can you?
Yeah.
But by yourself. is
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
asking.
That was the fast I used to do before. Not
Oh,
6 to
okay.
6, but I would fast. I would do 3-day fast as well.
Oh, okay, by yourself.
yeah.
Without like your
But it
corporate.
will struggle not having corporate anointing. But anyway,
man.
anything interesting happening with you guys?
You know your life is just shit. My life is a bag of shit.
Don't say that, Bello.
No, don't say that.
Oh, yeah,
There's
sorry.
power in the word.
No, it's not, you know.
My life's
In the
great.
tongue.
My life is great.
No, that's not.
Not really.
Wow. Yeah, she's trying you.
Listen,
Wow, we've been recording for an hour, guys.
But isn't it some cut?
What's trending on COP for real, boy?
yeah.
But yeah, nothing interesting has happened.
I don't know, I'm trying to think. I'm growing my hair out. It's good growth. This is what like.
Okay, guys, let's close the show.
Yeah, let's go home.
It's like.
Alright, guys.
It does look nice.
Thank you.
I just
I
don't
think
want
it's
it.
cute.
It does. It looks very, very nice. I just don't want it any longer. Oh my god, he's going to go dreads. I can't believe this.
I can feel it already. It's like if I pack it. I don't know. That's is that what you call it?
Yeah.
If I pack it.
I can't
Why
see
can't you
Chris
say
going
tied?
like that.
I can see it.
Packing it is so Nigerian.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's tired.
can't pack your
Tired.
hair.
Go and make your hair.
Go make your hair. Go make your hair. Why do you
That's
say
so
that?
cringe. Okay, guys. Thank you guys so much for
Waist
watching.
length. That's what I'm going for.
Oh my god, get out.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you like it if you liked it.
Share with your friends, share on social media.
Make sure you subscribe.
And until next time, guys, peace and love.
Peace and chance.